Have you ever walked into a room and smelled a musty smell and you just can't quite really put your finger on it? I call that the superpower you never wanted. That strange odor is often a warning sign of mold growth before you can even see the signs. A lot of that comes from mold VOCs, or volatile organic compounds that the mold puts off and are invisible. This can happen when mold is growing behind walls, under surfaces we can't see, even under sinks or vanities. Mold can grow with a couple different ways and requires a couple different things to grow: moisture, a temperature difference, a relative dew point, humidity, and a food source like dust or microbial components. When I'm going into a house, a lot of what I'm looking for in my thermal camera are these cold spots, delta T temperature differences. That happens, or a thermal bridge as they're called, happens when there's any sort of pathway, something that is not insulated correctly from the inside to the outside of the building envelope, or some pathway where hot can go to cold or cold can go to hot, from the inside to the outside to the inside. When this happens and that dew point is dropped on that surface, on the interior, you can start to have condensation form on that surface, and then all it needs is a little nutrition and those little buggers will start growing. My part in the process as a building biologist is to identify the root cause through looking at the home as an ecosystem and by diagnosing the signs and symptoms. With that comes things like thermal breaks, where we can try to break up those thermal changes or the thermal bridges so that we don't have these issues in the future. Once you start seeing these things, the best thing you can do is start to clean those surfaces. I truly believe that microbalance products are the best thing you can do to clean these surfaces off where you might have a little surface mold, and to prevent any sort of future growth